A Korean War veteran's remains were laid to rest today, decades after starving to death in a prisoner of war camp.
His family never stopped working to have his remains identified and returned. Rick Reitzel is in the hometown of New Lexington with more on his funeral.
65 years after he fought and died in a Korean prisoner of war camp, a local soldier's remains are brought home to give his family some closure. Corporal Charles White Jr.'s niece, Sharon Chavalis, says her grandparents wrote letters and shed too many tears.
And they never let his memory die.
Chavalis' searching finally paid off when she found the wife of another POW.
Who befriended my uncle and buried him in that same POW camp, who survived it and came home.
Then, using Chavalis and her mother June's DNA, Corporal White's bones were finally identified.
We're very grateful. We're very happy about that. We're glad to know he's up there.
Arrangements were made for Corporal White to be buried next to his parents.
And we've exhumed his parents to put the three of them in one spot.
Folks in New Lexington turned out in large numbers for White's procession, and now his niece has this advice for families of those still missing in action.
Tell those with missing family to never give up.
The last words Charles White spoke to his sister in 1950 was, "I'll come back," and he has. In New Lexington, Rick Reitzel, NBC4.
Corporal White's remains were sent to the Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency. Since 1999, the group has been working with new DNA and technology to identify remains turned over by North Korean officials or recovered by American teams. There are still 7,807 Americans unaccounted for from the Korean War.